Welcome back, guys. It's been like roughly 2 hours since I finished the quote-unquote first part. I don't know if that was the first part of the class trial or if it's gonna be split up differently. So, recapping Hajime, right. I'm kind of curious about this. Was it really him? I mean, it fits. Okay, no matter. It would be just a wasteful thing to, like, speculate at this point. Let's just go for it. Yes, let's go. See what we got. So, Hajime, are you the culprit? What? Wait a minute, Sora. You're saying Hajime's the culprit?
Unfortunately, nobody besides Hajime fits all the conditions needed to be the culprit.
She's right. Man was in the party last night and helped prepare. Yep.
He helped prepare the party and he stayed late to drink with Yuri. He's the only one that was part of both groups and he's a man as well. 3 strikes. That's correct. Hajime Makunochi is the person I've been suspicious of since the very beginning of this trial. How did you know so soon? Try to remember the question I asked at the very beginning of the investigation. I asked everyone, how do you feel about this murder? I do recall you saying that, but I don't see how that is relevant to the question. I can tell if a person is lying just by hearing them talk.
What? So you knew Hajime was the culprit from that simple question?
Kokoro, your abilities are even more powerful than my magical abilities. By comparing the clues and listening to each of the suspects, I was able to easily solve the crime. Hajime, without any doubt in my mind, is the culprit of Yuri Kagarin's murder. That is the undeniable truth. Then, that means, even the person that attacked me, it was all Hajime?
Hey, hold on just a second. Why are you all making me the culprit all of a sudden? Don't you remember? I might qualify for the conditions, but that doesn't change the fact that I was drunk. The only person who wasn't drunk was Yoruko. Don't tell me you all forgot about that.
Yeah, that is true.
Yoruko was the only sober person at the party, and even she says I was drunk. How the hell could I have killed Yuri? You all said the culprit had to practice their murder multiple times. That's just not possible while drunk. Well, somebody can pretend to be drunk. It's pretty easy. Are you guys accusing me just because I fit those conditions? Because if you are, I'm gonna get mad.
No, if we assume Hajime is the culprit, all the pieces fall into place. I just need to prove it.
Here we go again. Man, I love when the screen resolution gets very small. Alright, Kanade's... No, it's probably the bottles. We still haven't talked about the wound on the right calf. The culprit couldn't have pulled off while drunk. That means the culprit must be someone who wasn't drunk last night. Okay. There's no way Hajime's the culprit.
Shinji, this isn't about friendship. Okay, yeah.
There are also other reasons why Hajime's suspicious. Okay. Just ask Yoruko, I was drunk too.
He's not wrong.
Okay, Hajime included, we're completely drunk. Except me, of course, okay. Their blood alcohol level? How? Okay.
Everyone was drunk late at the party last night? I'm not too sure about that.
Yeah, I think we know what it is. Sorry, I just love that. And Sora's voice is really cool. Alright. We saved the game because we are responsible.
I'm not so sure about that myself.
Huh? What now?
I went to the party's location during the investigation and found the leftover bottles of alcohol. Some of them were filled with water instead of alcohol.
Water?
At first, I thought it was just something that got mixed in with the other drinks, like the alcohol. But now that I think about it, couldn't the culprit have drank water and pretended to be drunk? Hold on a second. My memory is seriously a blur. What do you mean pretended to be drunk? If Hajime was acting drunk during the party, he knew you would cross him off the suspect list.
We would. Okay, sorry.
After all, we did conclude that the culprit couldn't have been drunk. There's more, too. I'm right here. Something I heard earlier should further condemn Hajime. That something is...
Okay, what? Seriously, what? Oh, it's Yoruko. Yeah, okay. That's the last account we needed to use, so yeah. But amidst all of this, we still don't know what the wound on the right calf means.
Yoruko, do you remember what you told me? You said Yuri left to go to the washroom because you all went back to the monocruise. Yeah, that's true. You also said someone left with Yuri too, right? I know you don't remember who that person was, but could it have been Hajime? Give me a minute to think here. So, we did the thing, and
Wait, I think I just remembered something. That person told us to go on ahead.
He said he'd take Yuri to the bathroom and then come right back.
They had blonde hair and big muscles. It was Hajime.
How did you say that, Setsuka? I also believe it might have been Hajime. Really? Jeez, why can't I remember? The drunk people remember, but you don't? You really are stupid, Yoruko. It's hard to remember things like that when you're extremely busy taking care of drunk people. Why are you being so hard on me? Because your bad memory frustrates me. If you could have remembered earlier, we would have already solved this case. But based on everyone's testimonies, I think we've got everything set in stone. I mean, Yuri must have been completely drunk for him to accept help from a male, right?
So, Hajime lied about helping Yuri to the restroom and just never came back to the monocruise.
If we consider Hajime as the culprit, everything we've talked about makes perfect sense. Hajime, were you really the one who killed Yuri?
Ah, Shinji, I knew this was gonna happen. Wait, Sora, please! Hajime's the culprit, that can't be right! Hajime has an alibi, please let me explain. I know fighting with words isn't my thing, but I'll have to do it to counter you, Sora. I have to do it for my friend. Ah, Shinji, alright, let's see what you got. Fog is lifted. Spiral staircase and aesthetic wound on the right calf. Okay. Hajime and I go jogging. Okay. Hajime in the corridor. He couldn't have killed Yuri. Okay. God. What is this? Doesn't that arrive late arouse some sort of suspicion from what I'm aware? Pretty strict on his timing. It's not on his nature to be late. So honestly, even if what you're saying is true, Hajime's actually seems very strange. Okay. Ah! Okay.
Shinji says Hajime has an alibi. I have something that contradicts that.
Do I? Oh wait, 5 minutes, right? Dude, okay. This version of Rebuttal Showdown is cool, but it has a major flaw. It literally gives you no time to read. So, you gotta think about this. I'm pretty sure it's the spiral staircase and the 5-minute gap that's described. But I barely have time to read, and there are 3 weak spots. Which is not something very used in Rebuttal Showdowns, at least early in the game. I don't know, man. Okay. I was waiting for Hajime in the corridor. Oh, I fucked up. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna try to counter the last weak spot. Yes! Alright, there we go. Whew. Holy shit, this thing is intense. This is by far the hardest Rebuttal Showdown of the game so far.
Sorry, Shinji. Hajime could have easily made it back in time. The body discovery was actually made sometime after Yuri's death.
What? Right, the body discovery announcement is only played once 2 people have... Isn't it 3? No, it's 3. It's absolutely 3 people, because if that was the case, it would have rang out after... Yeah, no, it's 3 people. That's a typo. When Sora and I initially saw Yuri's body drop to the ground dead, the announcement didn't play. The announcement only played after we ran all the way up the stairs and had Yoruko see the body.
Oh, so basically after Sora and Yuki initially saw Yuri's body, the culprit had a bunch of extra time to move around while they climbed the stairs. Anyone who investigated the stairs during the investigation should know that it takes at least 5 minutes to climb the stairs all the way to the top. Of course, the culprit was able to quickly get down safely by jumping with his fulcrum mechanism. Setsuka once said that this was a relatively small island. Our culprit could have easily made it back to the monocruise in time for the announcement.
Then...
Wait, but didn't Shinji say he went jogging with Hajime? If Yuri died at 7:30, then how did Hajime find the time to kill Yuri?
I briefly parted ways with Shinji while jogging. But that was to get your crow card that you forgot at the guest house. It didn't even take you more than 10 minutes. There's no way you could have done it in that time.
There's this one thing that keeps bothering me. Do we all agree that the culprit attacked Yoruko as soon as she left the monocruise and carried her to the bell tower? If so, they must have attacked Yoruko at around 7 AM this morning and moved her to the bell tower. Returned to the monocruise, met with Shinji, and started jogging. Parted ways mid-jog and ran back to the top of the bell tower, made sure that Sora and Yuki were there and jumped off the bell tower killing Yuri, dealt with the rope and life jacket, and they came back to the monocruise. All in such a short amount of time? Is that even possible?
For Hajime, I think it is.
Shinji, at what time did you meet with Hajime this morning?
Well, 7:15 AM.
Even if we say the culprit ambushed Yoruko at 7. 5 minutes to run up the tower, 5 minutes rushing up the stairs, 5 minutes rushing back down, and 5 minutes to run back to the monocruise.
There just wouldn't be enough time.
No, he could have. If you remove one of the steps, it all fits perfectly. Remove a step? You guys are assuming the stairs are the only way down. You could have slid down the rope. I mean, you already adjusted the rope length so that it would work, right? Oh, I see. That makes sense. But wasn't the rope connected to the life jacket that was also connected to Yuri's body? Yuri died at 7:30, but if you rode the rope down at the time you should have killed Yuri, we still have a problem. Just had to get rid of the connection with Yuri. Hajime could have just yanked the hook.
That explains the wound on the right calf. Okay, Kanata, you might be a little bit of a creep, but you are pretty smart. I'll give you that.
Ew. Not a lot of people wander outside in the morning, so Hajime was easily the first person to enter. Wouldn't everything be solved if Hajime just had to put the hook back into Yuri's calf? Oh, that's right, there was another wound on Yuri's body. The wound you have with...
Yeah, finally, this comes into play, okay.
A mysterious stab wound on Yuri's other calf.
So Hajime just kind of fucked himself by not stabbing Yuri on the same calf. That's kind of a beta move.
Initially, the hook was in Yuri's right calf, but in order to save time after moving Yoruko to the top, the culprit used it as a means of transportation. In other words, the culprit took the hook out of the right calf so that it could slide down, then hooked it back into his left calf when he returned to the bell tower. After he met up with Shinji, all he had left to do was put his plan into action. So when he did, he waited for Sora and Yuki to arrive, then jumped down to kill Yuri.
Hold on a second, Sora. You said the culprit used the hanging wires to slow down his descent, right?
But if he used the rope before the murder, does that mean he didn't have anything on the cushion to fall?
I just realized Setsuka's voice is very close to my regular voice. I do have, like, a high-pitched voice, so I guess it works, but... That means Yuki and Setsuka have, like, a similar voice, and it's kind of bothering me. I'll try to find some other voice for Setsuka. Anyway.
Oh, right. The wires that would cut up Yuri and slow the culprit's descent. But if they slid down the rope without anything to slow him down, they'd be in trouble.
Hey, that's a big problem. Didn't Kanade say falling from that high up would at least break their arms?
No, it's not a problem this time. I know this sounds a bit ironic coming from you, but unlike back then, we know 100% who the culprit is. Culprit? Are you talking about Hajime? Before I said anyone could end up injuring their arms because I didn't know who the culprit was. But Hajime is a boxer. Wouldn't he be able to withstand the impact to some degree? I mean, nobody here cares about their health more than he does. And of course, the life jacket would also absorb some of the impact too, right?
Doesn't that sound a bit unrealistic? I mean, yeah, but she has a point. Dude, I swear, Kanade is such an enigma. Why is she, like, absolutely carrying this trial? Don't forget that he did set up the wire system. If he could withstand the impact, he wouldn't have to.
In my opinion, who among us possesses the fortitude necessary to pull off such a stunt?
Huh? Well, going based on pure muscle, I'd say either Big Bro or Hajime.
See? The list of potential culprit has instantly gone down to 2. I get it! The fact that the wires were set up at all was so the culprit could use it as their alibi. If there were no brakes set up, our first question would be, who can endure the fall? Exactly. He also might have needed a little bit of a break to lessen the pain of the fall. Whether Hajime endured the fall or not, it's an undeniable truth that he jumped from the top twice. And as such, it would follow. It will all fit into place. Should we expect Hajime's shoulders for further evidence?
The culprit could have also experimented through the impact during the night.
If I may interject, Yuki mentioned that he received a text from Yuri asking for assistance. But the existence of such a thing on its own is very suspicious. Why would Yuri reach out to a man in his final moments as opposed to a friend? Is that not odd? Yes, without a doubt. Yuki even said that he was thrilled to be murdered by a woman. I doubt he would ask for help if he was happy about it. Hajime probably took Yuri's handbook to send a message and strengthen his alibi. That way, the person who responded to the message would run after the culprit up the stairs.
Now I see why you used the syringe with those exact measurements to insert the anesthetic. It was to make sure that Yuri would wake up as soon as I arrived at the tower.
So, Hajime was really planning this murder that far ahead?
Hey, why are you so confident that Hajime is the killer? So the culprit not only set up the wires to cushion the fall, but to confuse us and establish an alibi. Yeah, it would seem so. This is a fairly complicated murder for a first case, huh? This definitely isn't the failed original killer failed the killing, got killed back in the bathroom, and the victim wrote 11037. I'm still kind of livid about that, by the way. Anyway, I'd say that theory checks out. But why did he put the hook in Yuri's leg and then pull it out? He could have went down. He could have went down with the tower with the rope first and then put it in his leg.
Is it not possible that Yoruko was actually a thorn in the culprit's plan? A thorn in the culprit's plan? Allow me to explain my reasoning. Unable to enter the monocruise in the late hours of the night, our culprit had to wait until morning to execute their plan. Therefore, it was absolutely crucial that Hajime boarded the monocruise as soon as the doors opened. They had to do so to play the role of the innocent student after all. However, Yoruko decided to leave the monocruise right as they opened that morning. Could it be that those two had a fateful encounter? Because of Yoruko, the culprit was worried about her discovering Yuri in the bell tower. He had no choice but to ambush her and involve her with the plan. I have to agree with Mikado. Doing a jump from that high up is way too much of a gamble, even for Hajime. You wouldn't have risked it unless something messed up his plans. But why did Yoruko leave so early in the morning anyways? That's still suspicious. I told you already, I wanted to get a head start on my investigation. The moral boost of the party really motivated me to work harder.
Or the morale boost, sorry, I'm stupid.
This murder has made all that morale just completely disappear. Anyways, I'm pretty sure we've talked about everything. Anything to add, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime, I still believe in you. Why are you just standing there? Tell them they're wrong. I've got to admit, everything they've said so far lines up to me. I don't even know where to start.
Maybe it's because you're guilty? Ever thought of that?
That's enough! Don't you believe in your friends at all? You're all teaming up on me with this week. Speculation, bullshit. This is all bullshit. There's nothing more to say. Oh, okay. So we're just jumping into that? He didn't even scream. 10-minute talk shooting is about to begin. It's V3s! Okay, I like that. TTS for short. Oh, text-to-speech. Haha, funny. This is a far shorter part if this goes on like this. if it's your chance to deal the final blow. He's going to be desperate, so they're going to throw a lot at you. I mean that in a literal sense, of course. Words are going to show up everywhere on the screen. You have to navigate the grid on your screen using your arrow directional keys. You can only move vertically and horizontally, no diagonal. Ugh! Cringe! Shoot arguments, you need to tap the selection key. Your goal is to shoot the orange arguments that show up on your screen. Avoid shooting the normal word. Oh, okay. Sometimes green arguments will show up, and you'll need to shoot these twice to clear them. You can have a total of 6 bullets. You can see the counter in the bottom left. When we're out of ammo, use the shift key to reload. It's literally the same as the first one, but you can move diagonally. That sucks. Okay. Pressing the reload key will freeze you in place until your truth gun is loaded. When your opponent reaches low enough health, you will be given the chance to counter them. Carefully select the correct words from each movement key to give you a rebuttal. Successfully, your opponent will quite literally be done for. Fight against your opponent. Okay, let's go. For everyone's sake, got it. Alright, let's do this. I am... Whoops. Alright, nice. That's one. That's for... Bro, this is difficult. I'm not used to this. Alright, we're almost done. Hajime, just take the L, bro. Oh, I'm... Jesus Christ! Calm down. Just take the L, my guy. There we go, okay. This is it. Okay. Hajime's action. No, no, bro. I pressed down first. That's bullshit. I do like this game, but sometimes it just doesn't register what I do. Alright, let's try again. Okay, Hajime's actions inconsistent with his personality. Alrighty this. It's over. Didn't expect Hajime to be the first killer, but I'll take that. Oh, that was final blow penalty. Come on. All right, let's do this. Finish off the trial strong. Hey Hajime, are you really going to insist that you were drunk? You, Hajime Makunochi, got completely drunk. That's not at all like you, Hajime. Nobody here cares more about their health than you do, Hajime. I always did think it was strange that we were drinking at the party. You did say drinking a bit was okay for your health, but you drank so much more than a bit. And I just can't see someone like you not being able to restrain themselves from drinking. There's a little thing called a mood. I'm a human too, you know. I let loose sometimes. Hajime, it's about time you cut it out. I just remembered. You're the one who wanted to invite Yuri to the party, weren't you? That's right. He wanted to invite Yuri, saying that he wasn't all that bad of a person. Even then, he hadn't forgotten to talk about the importance of health. Damn it! Hajime, what the hell were you thinking? It's not me. I'm not the culprit. Right, have it your way. Let's review this case from the start.
Then you'll have no choice but to admit your crimes.
Closing argument. Okay. I've been waiting for this. I've been told this one, the climax reasoning of this game is kind of interesting. Like all the other series in the, well, like all the other Let's Plays of the series, I'll do the first one fully, but then from now on, the other chapters are going to be skipped until we get to chapter 6, I suppose. Arrange the cut pieces in the correct order. Yeah, okay. You'll be given a series of images to select from each page. Ooh, sorry about that. Your objective will be to place every single image in the chronological order of the murder. If you're having trouble, you can press the A button to analyze any given image. Doing so will give you a brief description of what's in the image. Okay. When you think you have the right idea, press the selection key to select the image. Once you've chosen all the images for a certain page, you'll be given a chance to review. Okay. Once you're confident with your order, press the selection key once again to confirm your order. Okay. You've cornered the culprit. It's time to show them the truth and settle this for good. Good luck. Alright, let's go. Is this okay? Oh, I saw that. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, I see. Okay, I see, okay. So that's why they said the climactic reasoning of this game was a little different. Got it. So there are different pictures you're given, and each one goes to... Okay, you have to do the entire thing, basically. Okay, first, this is first. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is the first page. Oh, okay. So there's... Okay. I think it's this one. Okay. I'm a little dubious of this. I think this could be switched here. But I'll go with it. Yeah! Let's go! Alright, page 2. This one is a lot of... It's very interesting, actually. Okay. Alright, the culprit placing the alpha. Okay. Yeah, this. Yeah, I'm pretty confident in this one. Nice. That's 2. I like this one a lot. It's different from the others. Like, this whole game has innovated a lot, and I'm pretty happy with that. Alright. Culprit using the anesthetic. Took Yuri to the bell tower. Party lasted until late at night. Okay, yeah. This. Interesting, okay. What? Bullshit! Okay, seriously, what the fuck did I miss? So the party went on, yeah, lasted until late at night. Okay, hold up. I know those two are like the first two, but what's the next one? Oh, okay, I'm guessing, yeah, that makes sense, actually, yeah. Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, absolutely. Because Yuri was so drunk he didn't realize. Yeah, it makes sense. Alright, the culprit prepared the rope length, wire, and other necessary things. Okay. So it's this. Yeah. Nice. This song will never get old. Yeah. Yoruko. Okay, so this. Yeah. Hey. Alright, alright, alright. We cooking. We are cooking. Let me cook. Put the murder trick into action. The culprit puts the hook in the calf. After preparing the murder, help. Okay, now it's where things get a little weird. Okay, no. So it's this one. This one. This one. This one, and... Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, right? Nope. Not doing too hot, guys. This one is tricky. I do know that this is first, because, like, it was right after Yoruko left. Oh, shit. But from there on, it's weird. Someone told me that Iroha's ability helps with this, and I'll definitely go try to get it because holy shit, this is insane. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry. I had to go check something. Man, this is weird. I legit do not know. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. Okay. Okay, I'll just put, like, random pictures again. Yeah. Okay, I think I get it now. So, he returns. Then he says, yeah, I'm going. Then he... Oh. Oh, wait. I also fucked up, I think. Dude, this is bizarre. Again, I like this difference. Like, I like how this is different. It's just weird. I legit don't know what to think of this. So, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure this happened, and then he went immediately back to the bell tower. And from there, what happens? Actually, no, I'm not sure now. Because I think he might have called for help first. Damn, dude, this is hard. I didn't expect it. Why are there 5 pictures for 4 slots? Okay. To put the murder trick into action, the culprit puts the hook in the calf. Okay, I don't think that I need to do that now. I actually don't know. I'll cut. I think I'll cut here, and I'll be back after I figure this shit out. All right, there we go. Jesus Christ. Okay, it should have been obvious, but it really wasn't. All right, let's try again. Okay, now what we have here. Alright. Okay. Quick-footed culprit went to the monikers before the body, discovering announcement and joined the others. Yuka receives a message. I think it's that. Alright, and now it's this. This. And this. I'm pretty sure. I'm not muted, right? No, I'm not. Good. Should be good this, I think. Makes sense. Yes! Alright, 2 more pages. This is a tough one. This is a really tough climactic reasoning format. I think we're gonna have troubles with it later down the line. Sora and Yuki discover Yuri's body. Okay. Culprit who lands on the ground cuts the rope. I think it's this one first. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid, okay. I need to go back. I noticed the mistake. Okay, so it's this one, this one, and this one. Right? Yes! Last one. Alright, let's see. Yoruko was moved to the top of the bell tower and the hook and the rope were readjusted. I don't think that's it. Nope. It's this. No, it's not that one. Yuri was dragged up. Sora and Yuki thought he was still on top, so they followed. This one is another tough one. This one is another tough one. Man, they could have made it a fucking comic book style, but no, of course it's just panels to make my life a little difficult. And so, this episode's gonna have the same length as the previous one. This music's keeping me sane, though. Yoruko is already at the top of the tower, so this one is not it. Okay, I think it is. I think it's this. This, and this. Yes! I got it! Okay, that made the most sense to me. Oh, hell yeah!
It all began when Yuri started saying all that weird stuff about wanting to die for a single woman. He knew that we were all getting desperate, so he offered any girl the chance to kill him and escape. Unfortunately, his words caught the attention of this case's culprit. If Yuri had been killed, everyone would suspect a woman of being the culprit. The culprit used this to their advantage in the murder. However, Yuri had locked himself away and would only answer to women. Jessica decided she wanted to host a surprise party to get everyone to cheer up. Our culprit saw this party as a critical part of his plan. After involving himself with the party, he was able to convince everyone else to invite Yuri. While preparing the party, our culprit mixed up some of the drinks with alcohol. This was to make sure people would get drunk. It wasn't too long after the party started. Yuri, a man who was fond of wine, had become completely drunk.
Dumbass. A little bit of a dumbass, not gonna lie.
Both our culprit and the victim drank late into the night until they had to return to the monocruise. Once the party reached its end, our culprit helped Yuri and slipped away from the others. As a result, both the culprit and the victim were left alone at night outside the monocruise. When separated, the culprit took our victim directly to the bell tower. Since this all took place at night, there were no witnesses or interruptions that could affect them. Yuri had already passed out from being drunk, but to be extra sure, our culprit injected him. He used the syringe to inject him with a liquid anesthetic that would keep him out for a long time.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
Since our killer had plenty of time until morning, he took some time to practice his method. It was during this practice that he made sure all of his measurements were perfect. Once finished, he had to wait outside until morning. Once the morning announcement went off, our culprit was going to enter the monochrome. However, as soon as the doors opened, Yoruko stepped out of the monochrome.
So basically, Yoruko's presence saved this case, huh? Interesting.
If she had gone to the bell tower, this whole case would be ruined for the culprit. The culprit had no choice but to inject her with the remaining anesthetic and moved her to the tower. Although the decision was made in the moment, it actually ended up driving suspicion away from him. During this time, the killer head was becoming late for his morning jog with Shinji, so he had to hurry. So he removed the hook from Yuri's right calf while moving Yoruko. Going up and down the stairs would take far too much time, so our culprit used the rope as a means of transportation. With Yoruko in too, the culprit rushed to the top of the tower. With the hook detached, the hard culprit quickly jumped off the tower using his fulcrum method. Normally they would injure themselves without the weight of Yuri and the wires to slow him down, but he decided to take a risk and put faith in his fitness and his health. Thankfully for our culprit, his talent was perfect for something like this. The killer, who had shortened his travel time, joined Shinji in the monochrome. During the jog, our culprit made an excuse to depart from Shinji for a moment. Returning to the bell tower, our culprit rearranged the hook placement. He couldn't reuse the right calf as it had been badly torn up, so he inserted it into the left calf. This is the reason he had wounds on both of his calves. Once everything was ready, the culprit used Yuri's handbook to send a distress message to Yuri. As Yuki received the distress message, the culprit quickly made their way up to the bell tower. Once the culprit heard that we were there and Yuri had woken up, he jumped off the bell tower once again, this time actually doing it for the murder. Yuri, who was connected to the life jacket via the hooks, was sent flying into the air.
Yep.
As Yuri flew up, he was cut by several sharp wires that had been set up by the culprit. The culprit, now safely on the ground, cut the rope and Yuri was sent falling downwards to finish him off. Since there was nothing to slow his fall, it was without a doubt the true reason of death. Yuri, who we'd just seen a moment earlier alive, was now a bloody mess on the ground. This is the truth of Yuri's death as Yuki and I witnessed it. Once we saw the gruesome sight, we decided to rush up the stairs, hoping to find the culprit. While we did that, the culprit quickly disposed of the life jacket and was headed to the monocruise. Doing so would give him an alibi when the body discovered a mountain. Sorry, I got distracted by the music starting up again. It's such a good music. Doing so would give him an alibi when the body discovery announcement went off. Fortunately for him and his fitness, he was able to make it back in time. Right after the body discovery announcement, the killer made his way to the bell tower with everyone. Doing so, he was reacting innocently with everyone. However, this was all an act. In truth, he had been the one to kill Yuri Kagaren. That killer is without a doubt.
Oh, hell yeah, I missed this.
Hajime Bakunuchi, the ultimate boxer.
Yeah, you fucked up. Bakunochi. Yeah. Dude, this climax reasoning is tough. Man, they were not kidding.
It's over, Hajime. You are the culprit.
I guess I can't argue back to that, huh? Does that mean? I can't deny it now. They got it all right. I'm sorry, Shinji. I'm the culprit. At least he admitted it with pride. Well, not pride, but like, whatever sense of pride he had left. Overall, it was a pretty good trial. That's an A rank, baby. Let's go. Wow, that's a lot of experience points. Level 9. 6 skill points. How many That is 11,000 C coins? Wait, what? Why? Oh, rank C coins. What are those? What are... Huh? Oh, have we reached a conclusion? That wasn't as interesting as I thought it would be. Are you ready to see if your answer was right or wrong? A fair warning, you only get one chance. I'm going to assume I gave you all enough time. I will proceed to the voting time. Now everyone please select who you think the killer is with the switch in front of you. Will your answer be correct or incorrect? What will be the outcome? We don't have the V3 voting system then, okay. Oh, that's an interesting... yeah, it's him. I figured. Yay! Happiness. Last trial end. Well then, you like to save? Abso-fucking-lutely. Cool. Your answer is correct. The one who killed Yuriko Garen was Hajime Makunochi. Congrats on getting the correct answer. Hajime, how could you? I'm sorry.
What do you mean, sorry? You're the culprit! You murdered Yuri and all you have to say for yourself is, I'm sorry? Why? Hajime, why did you do this? Why would you of all people kill someone?
Please answer, Hajime. Why did you kill Yuri?
I can't tell you. You can't tell us?
You guys wouldn't understand it at all. You'd all probably hate me even more if I told you.
Are you serious? We have to go through all of this because of you! Will you do all this and you don't even give us a straight answer? Well, to be honest, you aren't very helpful, sis. Hajime, please tell us. We just want to know.
Did you forget about the rules of the class trial?
The rules?
If the Black One's identity is revealed during the trial, they will be punished.
Right, Hajime. You're about to be killed now. Do you realize that? Indeed, those are the cruel rules of the class trial. If the Black One is identified during the class trial, they alone will be punished. Since Monocro confirmed our answer, Hajime is without a doubt the Black One. And because of that, Hajime's fate is sealed. His death is inevitable.
She's right, Hajime. I don't hate you. I just want to know why.
Was it just because you wanted to escape?
It was the same for all of us. We all have friends and family waiting for us out there. We all had the willpower to hold in our desire to escape. That's why I refused to believe Hajime murdered Yuri just to escape this island. His willpower was the strongest of us all.
Yuki's right. There has to be another reason for this. Hajime, just tell us what that is. If you don't, I really don't know if we'll be able to move forward from this.
I'm sorry. I still can't tell you.
Hajime.
But you're right. I didn't kill Yuri just to get off the island. I had to kill someone, so I did. My decision didn't have a process. The only thing left is the outcome. Whatever my true reason was, I killed Yuri. I'm not trying to make any excuses here. I just want to die the way I am right now.
A murderer. Hajime!
Die! Don't jump to conclusions. That's not decided yet. There's gotta be another way.
What are you talking about? There are no exceptions to the execution rule. Are you just going to turn to escapism now?
No,
Now, just a second, Hajime. Did you say you wanted to die as a murderer?
What are you getting at, Kokoro?
That's not what you really mean. Not at all. What are you saying?
無理ね。
You can't deceive me, Hajime. The emotion in the words you just spoke just now. You're hiding something.
No shit. Okay, so I was right. This first trial is gonna have a lot of impact later on. I just fucking know it. The question is, why did Hajime have to kill someone? And why Yuri specifically?
Kokoro, what's the matter? I don't know what Hajime's saying I know what Hajime's saying sounds stoic, but Hajime's current thoughts, however, suggest he knows he isn't going to die
What? What do you mean, Kokoro? Are you reading his thoughts or something? I know your psychological abilities are real, Kokoro, but are you sure Hajime's thinking that?
いいえ。
I cannot read his exact emotions because of those sunglasses covering his eyes. But I can still tell that there was an abnormal reason for this murder. What was it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I was prepared and I have nothing more to say. Monocro, just start your stupid punishment.
Hajime, you can tell them.
What?
どうしましょうかね。
You can tell them the truth. I know you're worried about the consequences. However, I assure you may speak freely. Besides, I doubt we can hide this from Kokoro any longer.
Hey, shut the hell up! Stop bothering him! This has nothing to do with you! Mikado, are you sure it's okay? Huh?
やれやれ。
Yes, I'm completely sure. Well, we can tell them everything you may give your motive from her.
Oh no. Oh, what is this? Were they in cahoots? Give me just a second, guys. Alright, we're back. This is getting interesting already. It's the first fucking case and we already have a fucking backstabber. Oh boy, let's see what we got.
I'll handle the aftermath of this reveal. Do as you please, Hajime. Why are Hajime and Mikado talking like that?
Well, if you say so. Nothing's ever gone wrong listening to you before.
Hajime? What's going on here? After finishing that sentence, Hajime took a deep breath. Okay.
Oh! So you all want to know why I committed murder? The answer is simple. Because my mission was to commit murder.
His eye full of madness, his mouth letting out a twisted tone of voice. The Hajime we knew was gone, and in his place was a Hajime we had never seen before.
What are you talking about, Hajime? You were acting really strange.
What's so strange? You all wanted to know why I did it, right? Well, that's exactly why I did it. It was my mission to kill someone.
Really? He was in cahoots with Mikado from the start. I don't understand what you're saying, and you're starting to look different.
Sorry for keeping quiet. But since Mikado told me it's okay, I think it's time I said it out loud to all of you. Say what out loud?
危ないですね。
I'm sure this will be quite difficult to take in, but I must reveal that Hajime is in fact a proud member of Void.
Oh yeah, I remember that! Oh no! That's like the organization you're a part of! I remember that! Oh no! I even made a joke, like I had to recall all these groups, like the Future Foundation, the Kisaragi Agency, the Ultimate Despairs, the fucking Void, the Voids now, like what the fuck, what is this? Also this song in particular, reminds me a lot of you-know-who, the luckiest fucker alive, the god of this world, Utsuro. I still need to know what's the connection of the Voids to him. But I'm guessing that's gonna be revealed as the game goes on. Right? I imagine at least.
That's the name of that organization Mikado said he was a part of. He mentioned it for a brief moment back when it was first on the... He mentioned it for a brief moment back when it was on the first night on this island. Huh? But didn't he just make that up for his fake hero persona? It looks like that wasn't the case.
Hey, that's right! I'm working with Mikado, the mastermind behind this whole killing game. What? You're shitting me! This has to be a lie!
It is no lie. This fact perfectly explains Hajime's strange behavior. It was all planned out from the start. Then, everything he did, everything we know him for, it was all an act.
それで
I told you, didn't I? If I told you why I killed you, you'd all hate me even more. I was trying to be a nice guy by quickly getting myself off stage, but this didn't need to happen.
Hajime, were you really on the mastermind side this whole time?
That's right. I was on the mastermind side from the very beginning. Hey, yo! Those red eyes, though. Do all Voids have that? Because it heavily reminds me of 6.5. Okay, this shit has... This game has an insane start. What the hell? I've been working for Mikado for a long time before I came to this island. What? The world-famous boxing star Hajime Makunochi working with a huge criminal organization? Damn, normally this would be an amazing headline, but I'm in shock. Hajime! What the hell do you mean? Why was it your mission to kill someone?
It's very likely that they coordinated this event in advance. You must kill someone to escape this house. That's easier said than done. It was very likely that this killing game would reach a deadlock. Your job was to break that deadlock and commit the first murder, correct?
お見事
We did indeed plan everything in advance. I would have been so amazingly happy had someone besides Hajime murder, but the harsh truth, however, was that life isn't that cooperative. The conversation at the diner yesterday. Do you remember when Yuri said that the motives here were weak? Back then, Mikado said something about how a murder would occur, as the killing game was structured so that someone would kill. And is this what he meant? Hajime was working for the mastermind as he hid amongst ourselves, so that if murder didn't occur, he would come out and do it himself?
どうしましょうかね
Well, you know, since we've crossed this threshold, I might as well stab the dagger of despair even deeper into those fresh wounds. Allow me to reveal one last painful truth to all of you. Hajime and myself are not the only members of Void. Myself included, Void consists of a total of 5 members. 5? I kind of expected it to be more. But at the same time, it doesn't surprise me that it's just 5. And all 5 of them are... Okay, this is... Okay. Hold up. What? What the fuck? What? Huh? All 5 of them are right here in this courtroom at this very moment. Do you fully comprehend what this means? That means... There's more of us besides Hajime that are working for you right now? No way. Who are they?
危ない危ない
As you may have expected, I cannot reveal such information. However, I can assure you that the late Yuri Kagarin was not a member of Void. Ah, but it really is disappointing, you know. Had Yuri lived longer, this school trip would have been even more interesting. I had no choice. It was to create a conflict of men versus women for the exact reproduction. Killing Yuri was the only way to do that. Him dying as a fact alone would be enough. As expected, it stirred up theories of a woman being the culprit. Hajime, don't tell me that's the sole reason you killed Yuri. You listening, Shinji? My mission was to kill someone. All I had to do was choose who. Of course, I also had to come up with the whole murder plan and everything else too. There was a lot of work and it was a lot of weight to hold onto my shoulders. I tried my best to win, I really did. But I just couldn't beat the combined minds of 15 people. Besides, it would have been a whole new problem had I really won anyways. You bastard! Huh? Big bro, come on, no violence! Oh, he just... Unable to repress his anger. Oh, unable to repress his anger, Shinji lunged towards Hajime, but Hajime completely overpowered him and took him out with a single punch.
お前
You fucking nuts! Who are you to challenge the ultimate boxer? Hajime Makunochi, even if you are about to depart, violating the rules is unacceptable. It really doesn't matter. My job here is done. Shinji! You sound cold. What? Hajime, why did you hit Big Bro with your full strength? We've been together for a week now. I thought you saw us all as friends. Did everything that happened this week mean nothing to you? Well, it was enjoyable to an extent. At one point, I really did feel like I had made some friends. But why? Why did you bring us here to make us kill each other? Kokoro, can't you just read his mind and find out?
Mind-reading abilities aren't that perfect. Besides, I can't just use them whenever I want. I can only tell the general emotional state a person is in, as well as the mood they are in, not their exact thoughts. I can't just simply understand why he's sided with Mikado. But what I can tell is everything Hajime just said has been true.
Anyway, sorry for tricking you guys. But I couldn't help it. I can't live on without this plan working.
You can't live on? What do you mean?
Sorry to interrupt, but I just feel like everything changes when the spotlight is on the Void. I feel like I become nothing but a useless bird thrown aside as a side character. I have my role to both teach and to judge. I believe it's time I did my job now. Ah, yes, you're right. It seems I was a bit hasty given my surprise announcement. Well then, let's begin, Monocro. Show us the grand finale of this class trial. Very well. Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment for this case's killer, Hajime Makunochi.
Huh? Don't you think we've done enough, Mikado? We don't have to go this far. We don't need a punishment. Just tell me the way out and I'll be waiting for you there.
つまらないですよ。
I beg your pardon. I don't understand. You lost the trial, did you not? And because you lost, you're being executed.
Whoa, whoa, what's going on here? Aren't I just supposed to leave? You're not going to kill for real, right?
Oh yes, I will be killing you. Okay, I know this is messed up, but at the same time, it's pretty funny. It is pretty funny how Hajime thought he was just gonna get scot-free away from this. He literally, yeah, that's how Kokoro said he thought he wasn't going to die. Funny. What? Forgive me, Hajime, not even I can bend the rules of this game. Are you not aware that the Void are participating as students in this school trip? Surely you haven't forgotten that the currently identified Blacken must face execution.
Hey, you better stop with this shitty joke of yours. You're not being serious right now, right?
Well then, shall we begin?
I get it. This is just an act, right? You're just pretending to kill me.
Farewell, Hajime. I shall never forget you. Oh, and by the by, no need to cower and fear like that. Perhaps if our plan succeeds, some sort of... See what I mean? See what I mean? These guys are associated with Utsuro in some way. I just need to know what. Because Heavenly Luck was his talent.
You son of a bitch! You really think the other three are gonna let you do this? I'll expose everything right fucking now!
It's punishment time. You better speak up quick, Hajime. Oh. Uh-oh. You better speak up, Hajime. You still have time. Ooh. That's a twist on the usual, like, collar execution. The Super Makunochi machine. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, what the? Oh god. Yep, you're dead, bro. Okay. Oh. 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 No, I do understand. That was certainly an execution. That was something. That is fucked. Not saying he didn't deserve it, but that is fucked. Ah, poor Hajime, you should have realized. No matter what happens, the Void have no choice but to obey me without question. Adios, Hajime. Thank you for the entertainment.
What was that?
Is this real?
Although we had side with the mastermind and killed Yuri, the person who was alive and breathing just a moment ago had completely perished. As we watched the whole scene unfold, none of us were able to say a word. The death mixed with the influx of information dropped at us. It was just too much. Hey!
Oh, have you finally awakened?
Just now. I felt like some interesting stuff was going on. Anyway, so basically what you said was, there are 5 masterminds here, including yourself. And you guys, the
Void are making us all do all of this to achieve some kind of purpose.
お見事
That would be correct. But you just betrayed your ally.
そんな感じだと
Like the boxer said, I don't think the other three are just gonna let this happen.
Showdown, correct me if I'm wrong, but is it not your creed to stay out of the affairs of others, lest it benefits you directly?
Well, I'm curious. Satisfying my curiosity would benefit me directly, would it not?
悪いけどさ
From the day you revealed yourself as the mastermind, I still haven't figured you out. I question how perfect your plan will go. No, I question how perfect your plan will go despite all of these reveals.
やれやれ
Our business is none of your concern. This applies to the remaining members of Void as well. I can tell that you all might be a little confounded by my actions
ど
today,
うしましょうか
but as we reach the conclusion of this trial, I ask that you think things over in your rooms. Whether or not this was an act of mere betrayal or a sacrifice for the greater good.
He's gone. After finishing his sentence, I keep forgetting that Sora's thinking.
After finishing his sentence, Mikado disappeared in the flames. With Chiobai as the exception, the rest of us stood in the courtroom, not knowing what to do.
めんどくせえな
Is it over? Well then, I'll be heading out.
さて
Now then, everyone, let's head back to the Monocruise. Yes, I know this is hard, even I'm struggling to keep myself together right now.
けど
But we need to move on, let's just go. We'll go back and think.
やだ
Right, we should probably bring Shinji to the infirmary. Ah, right. Hibiki Kanai mind helping me out? Don't touch me. What?
Oh, yep, I knew it. This is gonna be like the motive for the rest of the game.
Stay away from me! There's 3 voids in this room right now! The only person I can trust now is Kanade, so stay away from me! What are you talking about? What's more important is... Oh, sis, calm down and think first. Shut up! How dare you interrupt your big sister when she's talking? I'm sorry, please don't be mad at me.
The dynamic between these two is so weird.
おい
Hey, what about you, big sis? What if you two are members of Void?
That's not true.
本気かお前
Well, that's easy to say. Sorry, but as a journalist, I suspect everyone.
何よ
Oh yeah? Well, what about you? Any evidence that you aren't a member of Void?
さあ
Who knows? Maybe you worked with Hajime to intentionally muddle up the case. It makes sense to work with your fellow members of Void, right?
What?
What? Did I just go Donald Duck there for a second?
What? What did you just say? Everyone, calm down. What's going on here? We can't be going at each other's throats like this. What if what Mikado and Hajime were saying is true? It'll be hard to trust anyone now.
だから
Sorry, but carry Shinji by yourselves. If you're going to be like this, I can't trust any of you. Hey, why are you all...
It's no use, Setsuka. Maybe this was just meant to be. When this all began, we were afraid that somebody would kill us. This fact alone caused distrust among us, but now... Oh, sorry. We now know there are multiple masterminds hiding among us. I don't think things will ever be like they were before.
What are you saying, Yuki? There are Hajime and Yuri are dead and there are multiple masterminds among us. But so what? You really think we should just give up and start killing each other? That's even more ridiculous. Sorry, what I said might have been a little over the top. However, at least for now, no one's in their right state of mind. If only Big Bro would wake up. One's losing their minds. Iroha, what about you? Oh no! Oh no. Sora, let's go. You take Shinji to the infirmary. Right, okay. The dramatic scene was like a perfect summary of how an infectious disease becomes a pandemic.
Yeah, that is true.
Some of our bonds were already unstable from the start. This class trial just made sure we all refused to trust one another. Even Setsuko, who was trying to encourage everyone. Behind her words could lie some form of distrust in us. Our lives together will never be the same thanks to this class trial. All that was left was the impact of a small seed. The seed named Void that Mikado left behind.
I wonder who the other members of Void are. And after Danganronpa, another, like the first one, I have like, I don't know if Lineage would pull this out, like, will pull something like this twice in a row. But I have this sneaky suspicion that Sora having amnesia is not a coincidence. Just saying.
Okay, I left the Monocruise. Sometime had passed and the night had arrived. But the chaos still remains in the Monocruise. A chaos where you can trust anyone. A chaos where your only ally is yourself. The distrust that we were currently feeling could easily lead to a murder.
Ooh, sorry about that.
Is there even anything I can do about it? In my current state of affairs, all I can do is just watch as the chaos unfolds. To avoid being lost amongst the turmoil, I stroll along the night seashore in silence.
Who am I? Yeah! See? Like, she's asking the same questions as I am. She's just asking the same questions as I am. Is her amnesia just a coincidence? Obviously not. It's a Danganronpa protagonist. But, like, what is she hiding?
Who am I to have to go through all of this at this place? If anyone out here knows the answer, please tell me.
100%. This is Teruya.
What was that sound just now?
Yep. That's Teruya.
Hey. Through the sound of the wind and the waves of the night sea, I heard a man's voice. Ignoring my anxiety from hearing the sudden voice, I approached the origin of the sound.
It's him, isn't it?
That place.
Yes! Yes! He's alive! Barely, but he's alive.
Ray. It's him?
Is this how we end? Is this how we end the chapter? No shot, right? Bro. So, the title of the chapter makes so much sense. I knew it! Let's go! Terry is alive. Let's fucking go. Oh. What? Oh. The number of void. You got the champion's belt. Wow. Fucking wow. That is legit all I can say to this. Wow. Holy shit. What the hell just happened? I don't know what to think of this game, man. From revealing... So that's why revealing the mastermind at the start doesn't fucking matter. They have like 5 of them in the group of 16. Oh. Sorry for the sudden cut. People were knocking on my door and I had to answer them. As I was saying, I have no idea how I'm gonna respond to this. And it makes sense now that Mikado would unveil himself as the mastermind early. Because like they have 5 others, or like they have 4 other masterminds in the middle. And Sora having amnesia is really starting to pique my interest. What secrets does she have? What does she have? And, well, I'm pretty sure we can trust Yuki. Because Yuki was kidnapped for this. Unless this is like 5D chess shit. In like which Utsuro and Yuki were like 2 halves of the same person that defused somewhere along the line. And that would be ridiculous. Even for Danganronpa standards. So I don't think that's the case. I think we can trust Yuki. I want to trust Setsuka and Iroha, but at the same time, I think the only one I can really trust is Yuki. Not even Sora, because Sora has a lot of shit that we don't know about. So the only character I can really fully oh, and obviously Teruya, but Teruya is a different case. Teruya survived another killing game. So I can trust Yuki because he was kidnapped. And we saw him in 6.5. And I can trust Teruya for obvious reasons. The fucker had to endure a whole ass killing game. So I can pretty much trust that he's fine. Other than that though, everybody else can be a member of Void. And I'm fucking terrified of this game now. Anyways folks, that'll be all for today. Thank you all for watching this double episode of the class trial. If you liked today's video, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new to the channel. And if you want to be notified of future uploads like this one, hit the little bell. You know what to do. Also, if you want to follow me on Twitch or join my Discord server for more constant updates, link to both is in the description below. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I don't know what to expect of this game, but until next time, peace.